Welcome to Judy's Mind Body and a beautiful set of Qigong moves with Tai Chi Chih, 19 movements and one pose. We're going to inhale up for triple burner and exhale back down very slowly. Feel your inhale as the shoulders move back and you open the chest. Feel your exhale as you come down really slowly, letting the breath out. And you'll feel this coming to your belly and to the back. So here's expansion, and here's contraction. Lengthen up through the spine, bringing the crown of the head, which is the back of the skull, up towards the heavens, and exhale down towards the earth. Very slowly, with expansion and contraction. 3 more. 3, inhale, and exhale. 2, inhale, and exhale. And one last one. Triple burner, coming through 3 energy centers, the head, the heart, and the abdomen. 3, 2, 1. And shake it out. Shaking out is a wonderful way to let go. We start that from the feet and move up to the heels, and we move up through the knees and the upper body, including the buttocks, and we shake it out, letting go of any tension in the body. And we're going to do some Italian vowels, inhaling over here. For aha, inhale, aha. Exhale slowly. Inhale over on the other side, aho. Breathe in, aho. Breathe out. Ahu, breathe in, forward. Inhale, ahu. Exhale down. Use your head voice too. Inhale, ahe. Ahe. Ahi, forward. Ahi. And ahu. Ahu. And just shake it out all the way down, letting our voices warm up. Okay. We're going to go from that to a side-to-side weight shift, shifting to your right over here, shifting back to your left over here. So I'm mirroring you, right, left. And keep the head perpendicular to your feet. Just really feel that length here as you move across levelly. Levelly, is that a word? With level feeling of just not bobbing up and down. Good, and let it go. Buddhist walking meditation is one of my favorite. We're going to shift down with our feet in a V. This is called rider on horse position when you have the feet out like this. And you're going to shift to your right. You're going to shift to your left. You'll be shifting to your right here. This is your right, and bringing your left heel forward, because I will be mirroring you. Heel comes down, and then the middle of the foot, and then the front of the foot, and then you shift into the other foot, heel, middle of the foot, toe, heel, middle of the foot, toe. And let's do one more here, coming forward. Then we'll start back. We're now on your right foot. We're going to start back with the ball of the left foot. So this is a little bit hard for people, but it brings, especially if you're in bare feet, it brings the energy through from the ball of the foot to the heel. And the middle is called the bubbling spring. So we're going right over that point. This is bringing energy to all the acupressure points. Good. Inhale. And exhale down slowly. We're going to do that again. And this time you'll start with your right foot. So shift to the left. Bring your right heel forward. We'll pull ropes this time. Okay, pull the ropes. That actually helps you feeling like you've got a nice support network there, even though you're imagining that you've got ropes. So pull them in. Pull them in. Now you're going to go back with your right ball of the foot and pull and pull and pull. Pull ball of the foot to the heel. Good. That's a very good way to warm up the feet for our forward back weight shift. And the next thing we will do is going to be just letting it go and coming into Buddha picks up the earth. Inhale here. Make sure that you can see me. Inhale all the way up this time just to feel how high you can go with your hands. Feel how long the body is and feel that length through your whole spine. And now exhale down. And there's an inhale here at the center body, which is for Buddha picking up the earth. You inhale there, you turn the palms over to push the world up into the sky. See it go. Open the shoulders. Feel your whole body expanding. Inhale again. Push it up. Feel that expansion. Sink it down. And we'll do one more of this. Buddha picks up the earth and sends it into the sky. And feel that beautiful long exhale. Very good. We'll shake it out. Good. Our next is a vertical movement up with one hand like this. And you want to flatten the palm up there so that the palm is moving up this direction towards your left. And the other palm will come down and also move towards the left. Buddha picks up the earth. Long arms, both ways. One moving up on the inhale and one moving down on the exhale. Great. Now inhale, center. Let's do the accordion for a moment. Inhale, expand the rib cage and contract it back. And bring the other arm up now. Your right arm up here, your left hand down, and then we'll change. Inhale here and push this one up and the other one down. Beautiful. Come back to center. The accordion. Inhale out. Exhale back. And send it into the earth on your exhale. The accordion, inhaling out. Exhaling back, really feeling this exhale back to the center of the body really slowly. And inhale out. Take it in through the nostrils. Take it out with a slightly opened mouth with the tongue on the upper palate. And feel an inner smile. Make it fun. The accordion. You're going to come back now and make a sound like a hiss. That's the air of the accordion moving in on your contraction. Inhale out. Expansion, breathe in. Contraction, breathe out. Good. On this kind of thing, make sure that you're really long in the spine because there's a tendency to drop the upper chest. So open it. Good. That's great. And inhale back. Exhale back. And one more of the accordion. It really expands the ribs. Excellent. And exhale back. And let's shake it out because when we start breathing more deeply, I don't want anyone to faint on me. Okay, shake it out. And we are going to do the propeller next. And I love this one because it's a spinal twist. So if you bring your pinky, your ring finger, your third finger, your index finger, and your thumb right out here, as if you're opening something or sending something out, you're going to now not follow them as they move out, but I bet they'll come to the same point here, that we want this expansion, that leveling the shoulders on both sides. Looks pretty good to me. And now we're going to come back on the exhale and just feel it without watching it. You might have felt one shoulder drop down. That's usually when something happens here under the ribs. So make sure that that area here, right under the ribs, is actually lifted up. So take your fingers and lift up your rib cage. I know this is a little wacky, but try it. Under your rib cage, inhale. So there's a point here underneath that's empty as far as what can happen there. You want to make sure that you've got lots of room there as you do your twist here. So bring the palms out and propeller. Feel the expansion there of your ribs and that area down there just below the rib cage that's open. And now exhale to your right. And inhale, center. Keep your length. Good. And now exhale to your left. Inhale, center, and a twist actually can go all the way around. So see how you can see behind you. That means you bring this area back here, and then you bring it back to the other side. Inhale and exhale to the other side. It's almost that you're doing a 3/4 turn here. So take it from the hip, the middle body, the shoulder, and the head, and let the eyes move with you as you twist on here, the exhale here, and you twist back to center on the inhale, and twist the other way on the exhale. Very good. And I hope everyone has water nearby today because you'll probably need it because when we work with the breath. So now inhale the arms up. And we're going to do some big arms here. And let the heel move as you make your big crawl stroke here. And you can modify anything we do today, so make it work for you. If one shoulder doesn't work, maybe the other one does. You'll have to figure out how to put this all together. Good. So now our shoulders are really quite working. We're letting this come. We're going to come back now with the arms, almost like we're a big bird, and we're making ourselves go backwards. So feel this backward work of the arms, and now forward work of the arms. We want to be able to go both directions, right? And we're letting the heel go here. So you might want to slide with the ball of the foot, slide with the ball of the foot. Good. Okay, great. Shake it out. We're going to pick up a feather and let it go. So we're going to pick up a feather over here on your right. Release that back leg. Make these legs both very long, the arm very long. Look all the way up. Thumb is touching your index finger on your inhale here, and ground through that back toe. And exhale back down as if you just painted the wall. The palm is flat. Inhale again up here. Picking up a feather and letting it go. And enjoy it. Because this isn't fun unless you make it fun. Good. Very nice on that side. Let's go to the other side now. Let's inhale first and sink it down through the earth. At the end of the day, I don't really want to make people tired, but when you feel that you really opened up all your joints. And here is picking up a feather and letting it go over here. This direction is towards your left. And watch that big toe. It's really strong if you can ground into the floor with that. And exhale back. And when you exhale back, you'll feel this knee want to bend, and perhaps the other toe wants to come up over here. So you're practicing your weight shift forward and back and away. And you're painting down through your wall when you flatten the palm here. Flatten it, slowly move it down on the exhale. Very good. And one more, inhale it up. And exhale it down. Good. When you get to the end of that, shake it out. Shakeouts are the most important thing in Qigong to me. Okay. So we've not done our groundings yet. Let's do that. We're going to inhale to the heart, which is your middle dantian or energy center, and back to the abdomen. You'll rest momentarily on balls of energy here, or globes of energy there. And your palm is like this. It's rounded, the fingers are open, they're relaxed, but the palm has these two Leigong points that connect with the earth. So you're going to feel like you're in resistance to gravity there. Good. Now we're going to inhale up to the heart again, middle dantian, energy center, and back to the primary one at your abdomen. And now up to your head, your third dantian, which is the head, your mind connecting to the heart as you come down, and then connecting to your central core here. And one more of our groundings in 3 parts. To the heart, that's 2 to 1. To the head, that's 3 to 1. You've got to go up here with your inhale and then slowly down through the heart and all the way down to the abdomen. Let's just breathe it. Inhale, exhale, lengthen the spine. Inhale, higher. Feel the length of the spine increase. Exhale down. Now let's take it up to the mountains and trees of California. Okay, inhale up. Let's go to the mountains. They're so beautiful. And exhale down and let it go slowly, very slowly. Good, because that builds the response, which is the necessary one for relaxation. Now bringing it all the way up to the sky and slightly curve back the upper spine as you look up to the imaginary sun or the moon and pay respect and come back down. Let's just exhale down through the heart area and then back to the abdomen. And your dantian, your middle dantian is here, but your low dantian is right here, 2 inches below the navel and 1 inch inside. So it's really an inside practice when we do Qigong. Everything starts with the breath, moves into the movement itself, and then the connection between all of that with the mind. Wonderful stuff. Okay. Now we're going to move ahead to transition into some aerobic but controlled movements. And first, before we do that, we'll do the owl because this is all part of the sequence that's slow here. So if you bring your palms forward like this, where all the fingers are interconnected, then you bring that behind you, back here. You want to bring them out and you want to bring the shoulders down because that will keep you from lifting your shoulders on your inhale as you bring the head around. We're going to start with some head rolls. Inhale, bring the chin to the chest and circle from right and around to left. And as you move, you're going to feel that with the stability, if the arm is pulled back, you don't need to lift up your chest or your shoulders. You need to breathe into your abdomen. So there's 3 of those circles. We're going to go the opposite way, left, up, and around to the right. And that is when we move from left to right. That's counterclockwise. When we move to right to left, it's clockwise for you. As I mirror you today. Good. Very nice. Let's shake it out. I'd like to shake out. Okay. The next one we'll do will be the shoulders. So we did the shoulders with the big arms. We're going to now just do them with your fingers right over the edge of the upper arm and feeling them move the shoulder blades back and down as you inhale here and exhale back. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Now we're going to go back, up, forward, and down, back. And this will open the back of upper completely here, and you close off your chest a bit, but it's really good for you to feel the back as wide as it can be. We'll do 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Shake it out and open the chest. Let's do a couple big condor arms here. And we'll go back with those arms. Make sure the chest is open and that you're breathing from the center here, center body. Good. One more. Shake it out. Knocking at the gates is next. This is an aerobic movement, but we won't necessarily make it as aggressive as it could be. We'll start simple. You're going to shift over here, moving right first. And tap your behind. Right, you want to really feel that you can get all the way around your body with this, and that'll happen if you connect the toe, the knee, and the hip. Knocking at the gates, and these are the gates right here. Reproductive organs at our abdomen. Many internal organs there that need to be tapped. One more of these. Okay, good. And shake it out. And now we're going to do the kidneys. The kidney area is this area above the hips here. So you're going to come around that way and tap. Let the heel go. Yeah, it's good to see it from behind so you know sort of what it feels like back there. You're going all the way around with these arms, if it's possible. Good. Now we're going to tap the lung points right here. And I love to do Tarzan because it opens up the voice. So let's try Tarzan low first. Ah, good. Now a higher one. Ah, aho, ahoo, ahey, ahee. You're taking it up into your head voice. Ahoo. Good. Shake it out. We will now be doing a little bit of a spinal twist, and this is called the propeller. We did that before, but we're going to now do it a little bit differently. You're going to come around and exhale. It'll feel much easier this time. It's a very important spinal twist. And come back to center. Bringing the arms into a T, and we're going to circle forward with the fingers, the wrists, the forearms, the upper arms, and a little bit of the shoulders here. It's a connection to the forward circle here. So if you bring your index finger out to the sides, you'll get the direction of what this circle is. It's moving forward first with the fingers, and now you're going to move back. Same thing, use the index finger to make draw out your fingers, and then you'll know which way you're going. And back. 3, 4, 5, 6, and let it go. Very good. Crawl stroke. And let's slow down a little bit. And we're moving our feet, releasing the heel. Back stroke. Slowing down a little bit. That looks great. So much freer than last week. Good. Now we're going to do the breaststroke. So you're going to bring the palms like this. It'll engage your core here. Inhale, and you're going to, when you exhale, it'll be this. Just pull in the abdomen. You'll feel when you do this that it works automatically. If you make the sound wish, whoosh, like that. Whoosh. Notice a difference in your core. Inhale. Whoosh. 3 more. Swish. Make it swish. 2. Swish. And 1. Breathe in. Swish. Excellent. Okay. I think we're going on now to our wrist circles. You're going to bring your elbows close to the body, but not locked. And you're going to wrist circle forward. 3, 3. Well, actually, let's start with 6. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. See, we're slowing down. 1. Good. Now we're going to go back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So now your fingers should feel pretty relaxed, but you can always do this beautiful diagonal cross here, which is called air guitar. So start over here, and you're going to bring the fingers, you're going to keep moving those digits up because we need, as seniors, to always be moving our fingers so that they don't get too much arthritis. And come back up again, playing the air guitar from right to left. You're on a diagonal. Good. Come back to center. Inhale, sink it out. And start from the other side. We'll start from left and go to right. Ready? Inhale. Air guitar. And if you like, you can always add sound to this, like ah-oo, ah-oo. Again. Ah-oo. And make sure you keep moving the fingers. Ah-yee. Ah-yee. Good. And let's go back to the other side and try it over there. Ah-yee. Ah-yee. And take it all the way up. Ah-yee. Ah-yee. And come back down. Good. You can do anything with that. It's so much fun. And it warms up your voice. Okay, let's tap down. You're going to start here, bring the feet out into a V, fold forward from the hips, flat back, round the back and come down. Bend your knees, come inside the legs. Tap up the other side. Go down once more. Inhale first, and now come down inside the legs, bending the knees. Outside the legs, coming back up. Good, and bring the feet a little bit closer together. Tap the belly. Tap the upper chest. Come down this arm tapping. You're not hitting yourself very hard, right? Make sure you don't. And come back up through the center of that arm. And across. And down this arm. And up it. Good. We'll do one more here of the Qigong that we haven't done yet. You're going to do the Qigong fountain. So inhale the arms up. Fold forward from the hips first, flat back, and now round it and come over and let go. Here's the inhale here as you bring the backs of the hands together so that the palms are facing out. Inhale. Slowly inhaling up. Opening the arms. Inhaling, expanding the belly, and then exhaling, folding forward from the chest, from the hips, and all the way down. And notice how this is a beautiful connection to something like cat and cow. Here's the cow. As you inhale, it's a slight back bend of the upper spine, and everything is round, is a circle this way. C curve. Come forward here. You're going the opposite way. It's like the cat. Inhale and hiss. Inhale up and open. And C curve the spine the opposite way. And just notice that. This is really good for the spine. So lengthen first before you do it. Fold forward from the hips, flat back, or let it go. Rounding. And you'd be surprised how far you can get with this, especially if you use the core. And now we'll let it go. The fountain is one of our best warm-ups that we have for being able to pick things up off the floor. Okay. Yes, we're going to now move into the owl. So bringing your hands behind your back as we locked before, and you're just going to move the head, but not the rest of the body. So you're going to look over with your chin to the parallel here to the floor. You're going to look over your right shoulder first. Inhale, very slowly moving the head as if you were looking quite a far distance. Use the third eye, which is the middle of your forehead, on your gaze here as you inhale center and exhale towards your right. Only the head. And now make sure that you actually bring the head in a position where you tuck the chin in here a little bit so that we're not sticking our heads out, but you can see better as the owl if you don't do that. And always remember that the crown of the head is pulled up by a string here at the back of the skull. And one more over towards the left. And back to the right. On your exhale. And come back to center. Beautiful. And now we move into just a few yoga things here. So in yoga, we bring the palms together, and that's called prana when they touch. So we're going to do 3 yoga prayers. Inhale, sink it down. There's probably a lot to pray about this week. Exhale all the way down to the abdomen. Inhale, enjoy. For prayer, a wonderful gift that we have. Exhale it down. Feeling the joy within. Inhale out. Last of the prayers here in yoga style where we touch the palms. And then try the chi. The chi, the palms don't touch, but there's a connection between the Qigong points in the center of the palm. So feel this as you bring it down with the palms apart and watch it. You probably already have quite a bit of chi just from warming up. Chi is our intrinsic energy, and we want to cultivate it. Exhale slowly down, feeling and noticing those fingers are relaxed, those palms are rounded, the fingers are separated, and you're beginning to feel the chi. Last one. And I love to end with the prayer twist. If we're going to do a little bit of yoga, it's a wonderful balance pose. So lengthen up through your whole core and up to the crown of the head. Come to the balls of the feet. Inhale here. It's a little balance problem here, but we can do it. And we're going to shift over, inhaling first, to everything moving towards the right. Your hip, your middle body, your shoulder, your gaze, and exhale here. Come back slowly to the center with your twist, prayer twist. The prayer twist from yoga is great for balance. Inhale first before you exhale to your left. Inhale, center, and release down. Let's do our groundings. Inhale from the abdomen to the heart and down. From the abdomen through the heart to the head, that's your third dantian up here, and exhale down. And let's take it higher. Inhale up to the trees this time. The trees of wherever you are beautiful. We want to connect to nature always. Inhale back to center and exhale down. And we'll take it up to the mountains. Hopefully you have some near you because it's glorious to have them. Open to that and their majesty. Inhale down here, or inhale and then exhale down all the way, creating relaxation response every moment. And then inhale all the way up, slight back bend of the upper spine. And ground yourself fully through the feet here. And we're going to bring this hand, your left, down the side body, open the legs up for a side bend, Look up at the hand. You're between two panes of glass. This is ending our little yoga connection here. And you want to really feel that this body is one, all the way from the feet up through the upper body to that hand that's above you. And slide down the other way, side bend. And actually, if the feet are even out farther in a V, you can go quite far with this side bend to your left. Notice how much easier that is. And to your right. You see curved the spine. So I think we've taken the spine in many directions. I'd like to just do one final cute thing today, which is picking apples. You're going to have an apple tree in front and around you. And if you've ever done it, it's super fun. You're going to pick an apple, inhale here, and then bring it down. And again, more apples. Find them in front of you. And it looks like that's good for that side. Now start using this arm to pick the apples up there, maybe. Where are they? Where are they? Way up high. And let them drop into a basket. Good. And then maybe off to the side. Pick them over there. Drop them down. Pick them up there. Drop them down. One more. You can make this up. This is a really fun thing. And then you're going to pick them up high here and drop that apple down. Inhale there. Drop it down. It'll be hard to get behind you unless you twist, but you can do that too. Good, and we got lots of apples here. Let's do the final thing here of just taking this whole joyous feeling of picking apples and letting it go. And preparing for more Qigong. We're going to come into this feeling that we can move everything. So we're going to shift the hips forward to your right, back to your left. Now we're still doing our circular warm up here. All the circles, the hips are all part of this. And then we're going to go forward to the left, back, and around. When we go to the left, remember that it's counterclockwise. But you want to hit all 4 points with your hips, forward, left, back, right. Good, now we're going to bring the feet together because we're getting to our knees in the bottom of the body. We've gone from the top down. We're going to bring the feet together. We're going to fold forward from the hips, flat back, rounded, take hold of the knees, and we're going to move to the right, forward, left, back, holding on with our fingers, our knees, but they don't have to go very far. They're small circles with the feet together. But it's fairly safe, I think. Now we're going to go the opposite direction, left, forward, right, back. You might want to start with the 4 points first, and then just make it a beautiful circle for yourself. 2, 3, let's go to 6, 4, 5, 6. Let's go the opposite direction. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now very carefully, you're going to bend forward. Your knees are already bent. You're going to slide down the shins with your second and third finger, which is your index and third finger. And then open the legs up. And let's walk up the legs like you've got big monster hands. Walk up the body. Qigong has a lot of self-massage. Walk down with those monster hands. Down your arm. Down the other arm. And we're going to brush it off. Brushing, it actually is a metaphor for letting everything go. And the other arm. Good. And the inside of it. Excellent. And let's brush down the body, and don't forget to fold forward from the hips and then round. And then come up. Brush the outside of the legs before you come up. Good. And now everything around your body should feel pretty good. And now we're ready to go into Tadasana, mountain pose. And we'll begin our Tai Chi Chih. 19 movements and one pose. But let's take a sip of water first because we all need to hydrate, and then we'll come back to Tadasana, okay? Yeah, you want to get whatever you need with that water. If you need 4 sips, then do it. Okay, we're back in preparing for mountain pose. Tadasana. We'll come forward a bit. Rocking motion. We'll start now our first move of Tai Chi Chih, 19 movements and one pose. Moving to the back of the foot and to the front. Draw your circle 8 here with your index fingers first to really feel that you can then pick up energy here in that pattern. And let it go as you exhale down. Figure 8s on both sides here. The symbol of long life and health. Inhale up and resilience. Five more. Coming to the forward part of the foot, coming back through the center, the bubbling spring, and up, bringing the toes up, and in the back, bringing the heels up, just like we are rocking chairs. Four more. Rocking motion. There's a little bit of a sink in the middle and a rise on both sides, back and forward, just like the rocker. Last one of rocking motion. And now you're going to bring your feet into a V. And when you sink down, you'll be able to feel that your knees move out this way, as long as your feet are in a V, which is pretty safe for the body. Okay? Bird flaps its wings. Inhale and sink, releasing the heels. And on the third one at the sink, you want to bring a wrist circle forward, right? And then inhale back. That's the bird flapping its wings. It's finally letting go. And remember to really stand tall, even though you're squatting down. Second cycle is done. Now we do the third one. 3 cycles of 3 equal 9, the noble Chinese number. Beautiful. Inhale it back and sink it through the earth. Next, we will be doing forward back weight shifting. So you already did a bit of that with the walking meditation, I hope. We're going to now shift to the right and shift to the right over here and shift to the left over here. Notice how your body completely, even with the hips, moves here or moves here. We want to bring everything together. So now we shift to the right, and now you're going to bring your left heel forward. Good. Around the platter in chest high water, this circle starts moving right at your sternum and moves out and around. And as it moves, it's inhaling forward and exhaling back. And the exhale seems to start right opposite the heart, right here. So feel the hips as you shift, shifting into this leg, shifting back to the other leg, Yeah, just imagine the whole hip, knee, ankle complex working together for you. We'll do 5 more here on your left side. And the circle starts outside that left or whatever the front knee is. Two more. Last one of around the platter left side. Bring the left foot back in. Inhale. Sink it to ground it. Now shift towards your left, which is over here. And that lightens this right foot. Release the right foot here. Good. Now we're going to go outside that leg. Start in the center and make a platter out here. A big round platter that as you exhale back, connects all the way across the chest here. So don't stop there. Just keep going. We want a continuing circle. The elements of Qigong being slowness, circularity, continuity, and moving from our center body. 2 more. Your circle's moving outside your right foot and back to the left. And it's very slow and circular, and the circle doesn't stop back there in the back. It just keeps moving. Last one of around the platter. Beautiful. Inhale and sink it through the earth without too much vigor. Just make it really slow. Good. Let's inhale again. Double ground it because we finished the right side. Yeah, you single ground between sides and one and 2, and then you double ground at the end in my classes. Okay, I think it's fun. Okay, shift to the right, bring your left forward. Around the platter variation, picking up a ball of energy here. It's a circle within a circle. Exhaling it there. Inhale it really slowly, shifting, gliding through the middle, releasing the front toe. And feel your double circle. Here's the primary thing that you start with. That's the inhale. Now you're going to exhale it right opposite your heart. And the heel of the hand stays on that platter all the way around. Even back here. Two more up around the platter left side. Last one. Good. Bring that left foot back. Let's double ground it. Inhale. Bring to the heart. Exhale down. Let's take it up to the head, our third dantian and the energy center. And then we're going to move the leg to the left here. Bring the right forward. Picking up a ball of energy here, sinking it center and exhaling it back. Feel this inhale forward. Feel that heel lift in back. Feel the toe lift in front as you come back. The glide in the middle is very important. So as you move, wait for a while before you lift the back heel. Wait for a while before you lift the front toe. And it happens automatically if you wait long enough for the shift. A little slower. Three more on your right side. And last one of around the platter variation. A small circle within a bigger circle, and inhale it and sink the circles all into the ground, and we'll come up all the way up. Slight back bend, upper spine. Open. And slowly exhale down in relaxation response. And our next move is the bass drum, shifting to the right, bringing your left heel forward and feeling the rim of the drum as you come around it here on the inhale and back on your exhale. We'll do this 9 times. That's 2, 3, and the palms are in polarity here, so you can feel energy between them. 4, 5, and 4 more. Feeling the inhale forward and the exhale back. Breathe in through the nostrils. Breathe out with your tongue on the upper palate. 2 more. On your left. Of bass drum. Bring that foot back, your left foot back in. Single grounding between sides. Exhale down. Shift towards your left, release your right. And prepare for the drum. And enjoy it. Keep the crown of the head lifted up by a string so we don't bring the weight of the head over the knees. And feel the energy move around the drum as you inhale forward. And as you exhale, bringing your chest and your hips back. Three more on your right. A little slower. Glide through the center. Release the heel. Glide back. Release the toe in front. And last one. Bass drum comes to a graceful conclusion. We inhale and sink it into the earth very slowly, feeling our whole body elevated here, even as we drop the energy down. And we'll double ground it here. Bring the energy from the earth up to your heart and up to your head and all the way up. And let's slow it all the way down on relaxation response with an exhale. Inhale first. You always want to make sure you have enough air. So you can always take another breath, but keep the palms moving slowly. Okay, and shake it out. Good. As we move on, we're moving into the daughters. Daughter on the mountaintop will be next. You come into basically Tadasana here as you bring the palms forward and open the body. And you shift to the right, bring the left forward. And your left hand will be closest to the heart when you draw 2 circles here with the wrists interlocking right like this and then releasing the palms out on your inhale. And here's your exhale. You're climbing up 2 mountains here, this feeling on the both sides of drawing them. And then you're going to come down with the wrists together and then release on your exhale. Forward, back, weight shift, back foot in 45-degree angle. Daughter on the mountaintop. Glide through the middle, release the front toe. Glide. When you come forward, you'll notice that the back heel lifts. When you come back, you'll notice that the front toe lifts. You want to get that feeling happening. Good. Let's close that side here. Daughter on the mountaintop, left side just finished. We'll ground it. We'll shift towards the left to draw the right foot forward. And start in Tadasana and climb the mountain. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Left hand still close to the heart. It's the inner circle, your heart. The outer circle is someone you love, or many people. Five more. Slowly moving into the yan leg in front when it bends and the yin leg in the back when it straightens. And now it'll bend and the front leg will straighten. And last one of bass drum. I'm sorry, last one of daughter on the mountaintop. Good. Bring that in. Right foot comes in, we're going to double ground it. Bring the energy into the earth. And now we come into daughter in the valley. You're going to shift to the right. Bring your hands up for the tops of the mountains. Inhale that left leg forward and come down the center to inhale forward for the central trail and exhale back, touching the sides of the mountains, seemingly. Inhale here and sink this feeling of coming down the mountains. Breathing in, breathing out as you come back. Four more of daughter in the valley, cultivating the chi as you come forward in the valley and letting it go as you feel that you have already climbed those high mountains. And this will be the last one on your left side here. Feel the energy, cultivate it between the palms as you move through the valley. Single grounding, we're between sides. We're prepared to go from the top of the mountain down again. So shift to the left, bring your right heel forward. Inhale, exhale down over the mountains and come through the central valley. Inhale. Beautiful. Cultivate that chi. It feels so good. Enjoy it and let it go. We'll do 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But it's very slow. 5, inhale forward, exhale back. 4, inhale forward, exhale back. 3, bring the whole body forward with you, not just part of it. Everything moves. Just keep it long in the spine. 2, and 1 more as we finish the last of daughter in the valley. And bring the foot back in. And we'll double ground it here because we've just finished daughter in the valley. Both of our daughters are done here. Cultivated a lot of chi. And now we move into across the street here to carry the ball to the side. Ready? Sink it down. Wind up towards your right. Release the energy into this leg, your yan leg. That'll allow you to release the left, which is your resilient yin leg, and move across as if you're moving on a piano stool. So you're sliding. And on the third slide, you bring in the right leg. And sink it down. Inhale, wind up over here to your right. Release your left heel. And now, in a semi-squat position, come across with your underneath body connected to the upper body. Inhale, lengthen. and sink and wind up. Second cycle. Bring your yang leg fairly strongly there so that you can release the yin leg, which has very little energy in it, but just the heel. 1, 2, 3, and sink. And one last one here, right to left. Beautiful. Bring in the foot. Inhale, sink it down, and we're going to go back the other way. So you're going to wind up to your left now. Release your right heel. And shift across, sliding with the buttocks. Bring in the outside foot. Inhale, lengthen, sink. Next cycle of 3. Right heel moves out. And 1, 2, 3. Inhale and sink. And last one, moving this way. Ready? And go. Great. And let's go back and see if we can feel like seagrass, okay? Winding up to the right, releasing your heel here, and then seagrass it. Like you're on the shore and you're just a piece of seagrass and you're just blowing with the slight waves that are around you. And it's a 3 times 3 move. Once again, we see that this is the magic 9. And last one over here. Let it go. Let those arms just feel like they have nothing in them. And sink it through the earth. Good. Push-pull is next. And this is a move that's also called giving and receiving energy. You'll be pushing the palms from the heel of the hand forward like this. They'll come up towards you when you turn the wrists back towards your heart on the inhale. So that's this move. It's a push-pull, exhaling forward, unusually inverting the breath pattern. Okay, exhale forward. Inhale back. Bring it to your heart on the inhale. Push, pull. Notice how the wrists move back towards you. Exhale forward. Inhale back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Notice how slow we're going. 9. Beautiful. So we're in no hurry when we do a moving meditation like Tai Chi Chih under the embrace of Qigong. Sink it down. Shift towards your left. Release your right heel for push-pull or giving and receiving energy. And keep the spine long, and the knee never goes beyond the big toe here, so that your knees are safe without the head dropping over them. Long spine. Chin maybe brought in a little bit, and the crown of the head pulled up from here. Three more. Notice your circle, circularity, continuity, slowness and moving from the center body. Inhale and bring the foot back in. Let's ground that beautiful move through the floor. Double ground it. Bring it to the heart. Bring it to the head. And bring it all the way up because that actually helps our spine here. Inhale all the way up. Slight back bend upper spine. And slowly exhale down in relaxation response, letting the palms move down so slowly. Even if you run out of breath, take a breath in. There's no rules. Just enjoy it. Beautiful. Now we shift to the right for our next move, which is pulling in the energy from the farthest star in the universe through the fingertips. Inhaling out. Exhaling back. Feel the back foot in a 45-degree angle so that you really have support back there. And the energy is moving outside that left foot and hip and ankle in a circle, pulling in the energy from the farthest star in the universe that you can see, perhaps tonight, through the fingertips. Two more on your left side. Last one. Good. Bring the foot back in. Inhale. And sink it through the earth and double ground it. And shift to your left to release the right for pulling in the energy from the farthest star through your fingertips. If you ever forget how to breathe or when you're breathing, just funnel the lips and try it, inhaling here and exhaling out. Because this one is an inhale forward and an exhale back. Otherwise, inhale through the nostrils. With the tongue on the upper palate, that's the Qigong breath, and you release the jaw a little bit and smile. It's fun. One more. Good. Inhale, sink it through the earth. Double ground it. We finish the right side. Let's take it continually up. Take it to the head. To the trees. To the mountains. The glorious mountains. And to the sun or moon. Inhale, lengthen and slight back bend of the upper spine, looking up at the stars. And slowly sinking it down on your exhale in relaxation response. And we will hydrate briefly and then do our taffies. Basic taffy, inhaling, exhaling to prepare. Left hand under, moving to the right, to the left. Right hand under, moving to the right. Feel the bottom hand move up. It's your invite hand. And here comes your left hand moving you back over this way. And there's heavy air in the middle. So enjoy as you exhale there, possibly the sense of connecting to your core. It's heavy air. So you'd inhale first and then perhaps exhale into the core. And that feels like heavy air to me. And it's an equity move here as the inhale hand comes under and the top hand moves down and the underhand comes up. I think that's a really fun thing. Here's the inhale hand moving up towards heaven, and the exhale hand is supporting the yin leg. And it keeps switching. Feel the sticky taffy there between those palms when they pass. That's made by the weight shift. Weight shift draws them apart. You don't have to work at this at all, but just feel it. Basic taffy, sticky, sticky stuff. Then release. And last one as we move back to the left. Inhale the left hand under. It's the invite hand to the left, and the other hand moves down to support the in leg. Beautiful. And sink it into the earth. We now have 3 variations. So our first variation will be anchor taffy, anchoring your right hip and bringing your left hand under, coming forward with taffy, opening out, squaring the hips, and then doing your basic taffy back to the left. Beautiful. Now your left hip is the anchor and your right foot's going to move forward. Create the taffy here. And then that left hand, the right hand will come under all the way up, support the front leg. And then you go across this way, forward. Open the hips and bring the left hand under to move left. And then inhale and sink. And we'll move back the other way. Ready? I like to do the little sink in the middle because it helps us really feel the rising and sinking that's in Qigong. Here's the rising on the inhale. Here's the sinking. And then you bring it over here and we end this move here. That was anchor taffy, our first variation, with the basic taffy recurring at the end. Okay, our next one is circles taffy. Inhale and sink, sink, sink. And now your left hand will move under to pull yourself to the left. And sink. Rise, sink, sink, sink. Now this is interesting here because your right hand moves under to pull you over on the third sink. Third circle. 1, 2, 3. Now prepare to wind up this way and pull across. And do it slowly enough that you can feel the resistance behind you of that foot moving in. So you want to really feel this pull here. And then this long connection here to the toes and back. When you finish that connection of the invite hand, then pull in the foot, but not before. 1, 2, 3, and back. Here, wait. And now bring in the foot. That's it. That way we get a lot of stickiness back there. Great. All right, now we have perpetual motion taffy, our third variation. this has a heel step. And here we go. You can add the heart protector move if you like. You just move down that arm from top to bottom without touching. And you're gliding across and then dropping the other heel. You have to lift it up first so that it flex the foot and then drop the heel. Good. And keep the spine really straight so we don't bring the head over the knee at all, okay? And we'll do 2 more here, or 1 over this way, and then 1 back. Beautiful. Inhale and sink it through the earth. And let's double ground it. Bring it to the heart and down. And bring it all the way up to celebrate that we did the taffies. Sink it down because we're now moving into working the pulley. And you're going to bring your left foot forward. Your left hand will be right here, and your right hand will be underneath the hip. So this is like a swim move in many ways. Working the pulley. Forward. Inhale this hip back, and that'll affect the other hand as it comes forward. Yes. Really like swimming, and maybe a little bit of a side stroke in this. I love the fact that the companion hand comes out from nowhere and comes forward and does the same thing. It's fun. Don't forget that this hand moves under the hip and then it moves forward from the front chest here. And 2 more on your left side. This is an exhale forward with the left hand and an inhale back with that hip. So 1 more, feeling that sequence and how it works. Good. Sink it into the ground. We'll single ground it. We'll shift to the left to bring the right heel forward. For working the pulley, it's a diagonal cross of the body. Your left hand will be under the hip. Your right hand will come right out from that shoulder, but it's the feet that are doing the work as you shift, sliding here and sliding back. And this is your right hand and your right foot. So as you do this, there's a bend in the front leg, there's a straightening of that front leg, and a slide with the back foot, and a slide with the front heel. Back ball of the foot sliding, and then the front heel slides. Yeah, this is a wonderful move once you figure it out. It's just a beautiful sense of moving the body in a line with many people, probably. Working the pulley now will come to a graceful conclusion on your right side. We bring in that foot. We'll double ground it, bring it up to your heart on the inhale, sink it down, and bring it all the way up to the stars as you inhale here, and as you slowly exhale down, keeping your spine really long as we move into our next moves. Feet are in a V. We're coming into light at the top of the head, light at the temple. Feet in a V, sinking down. Drawing the palms up over your head to the back of the skull here, and sinking and rising 3 times. Light at the top of your head, back of your skull. Now here, circle the energy of yin and yang as if you're massaging the Tao. perhaps 6 to 9 times. And hold the energy there above your head and sink and rise, feet in a V, to let it go 3 times. Sink, rise, sink, rise, sink, rise, and let it go. All the way out around your body and back to your heart with the left hand on top. And sink it down. And come into our next one, which is going to be light at the temple, right at your temples. Feet in a V, and sink and rise and let it go. Sink, rise, sink, rise, sink, rise. Now we're going to wait. We're going to circle the energy of yin and yang. All the opposites around the temples, your temple. Hold the energy. That's your light of thought, speech, and action at your own temple. And sink and rise and let it go. Out into the world and back to your heart with the left hand on top. Breathe it in and sink it down. And next we come to joyous breath. You're going to bring it up, feet in a V, and come down 4 times on an exhale here. Come up, inhale, a lot of energy here. Inhale, inhale, inhale. And now sink it down 4 times. Inhale up. Feel joyous. Make it happy. Smile. Beautiful. Let's double ground it. Rest on globes of energy here. And prepare for passing clouds. All things change. Your feet are in a V, they're on the ground, and you come across with one hand and then the other brushing the elbow. There's a figure 8 locked in that, so maybe you can see that as you brush those elbows. It's in the air. You can see it if you draw it first with your index finger. All things change as clouds pass. There's a little bit of forward shift in this side to side shift in the back shift too. So include that. And last one here. Come back to center for 6 healing sounds, which will be next. Inhale for heart. Ho for spleen. Hu for liver. Su for lungs. Sh for triple heater. Shi, and for kidneys. Tree. And again. Ho. Hu. Su. Sh. Shi. Tree. Last one. Ho. Hu. Su. Sh. Shi. Tree. Tree. Turn the palms upside down. Tree. Heel step. Tree. Tree. Mixing the energy of yin and yang, all the opposites we've worked with today. And then bringing your left heel to your right ankle bone for cosmic consciousness pose. Bringing the palms out in front with your left hand closer to the heart than the right. Opening for gratitude. 13,000 years of Qigong, probably 6 centuries of Tai Chi, and Justin Stone's 19 movements in one pose, 1974, whose teacher was Wen Shan Wang, famous anthropologist. In gratitude.